What's up, everybody? Welcome back to your favorite show. Getting started here. Something's going on with my computer, as always. First, I don't know what's going on, but it will not let me send a Discord link in the chat. I send it, and then it disappears. What's going on? Dude, something's really weird with that. Okay. Sure. Alright, well, getting into it, guys. Figured I'd go live. We had a little hiatus. We were back yesterday for a long stream. Not that much is going on, but we got some interesting coins to look at today. We're going to take a peek at, of course, what Bitcoin's doing. Price targets for ADA, MATIC. What else we got? Today? XRP's moving. We got a few things to look at. We're going to definitely take a peek here, see where we might expect our next take profit targets to be, supports, resistances, etc. For those of you watching in the future, there should be timestamps below on the video, also useful links, but timestamps below, and feel free to navigate to whatever coin or chart you're looking for. But before you do that, please make sure to smash that like button for the new stream. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Smash the bell, enable notifications, you know how it goes. There should be a Discord link in the chat, but for some reason, it keeps deleting. I don't understand what's happening here. Keep sending it, keeps deleting. There we go. Finally stuck. There, that took like 10 tries. Word. All right. Here we go. Hope everyone's feeling good. Doing good. I'm doing good. Bitcoin kind of lackluster. Let's jump into the charts. This time I promise I won't forget to do this. I just like this. I like this intro. It's trippy, it's weird, like maybe it's mind control-y. What it really is it's Fibonacci. These are Fibonacci. Can't really see it because I'm in the way. But yeah, Fibonacci. Very relevant, very cool. Anyway. Yep. I haven't played that intro in a while. Maybe we should do that. Boom, Tom Crown. All right. Anyway, enough messing with everything. Let's having a little fun. Let's make sure everything's working here. Looks like our bit rate is good, not dropping frames. Discord's been acting weird, yeah, for sure. I don't know what's going on with Discord either. There's a lot of weird stuff today. There we go. Likes smashed. By the way, new robe. I know the robes are usually for moon days. But I figured, well, other things are mooning. ADA's mooning. I figured, you know what? Maybe that's what Bitcoin needs. Maybe it just needs a little bit of robe. So we'll see. What's up, Matt? How you doing, Matt Trant? Kimono plus background. It's an interesting combo. None of it matches. That's how I do. Yeah, right. New people. Damien C. Tip War. I mean, hey, I'm not going to stop people from doing a tip war, right? But I'm also not going to name/dedicate streams after a tip war. A little odd, a little strange taste. Oh well. What's up, Greg D? How you doing, brother? Robert, welcome back, my friend. Noda, Jabberjaws, Pestmaster, JP, Samuel, how you guys doing? Mr. Steve, I look like you have never. Aaron 69, Wrecked City. Continuing to troll far into the bull run. I love you, brother. What's up, Bob Barker, Joshua, JRN, Grown Exotics? How you doing, man? Greg D, I love you, my friend. Anonymous, you know what? We talked about Polkadot yesterday, so we do talk about it. It was a little interesting yesterday. Maybe we'll take a look today. We'll see what happens. Pestmaster about to enter the dragon. Exactly. Well, Bitcoin needs all of our strength today, so that's what we're doing. What's up, Julius Schott? My favorite. Greetings from Netherlands. Good to have you. Reva, what's up, King? How you doing, man? George McChickon. I'll let show me cinema. Greetings from Holland, man. What's up? Willation. Dude, YouTube what? Dude, I don't know what was happening, but YouTube was filtering it. I sent the Discord link multiple times. Actually, let me try it again. I'm going to send it again. See, when a word is blocked, when you send a message, you'll see it, but you'll notice if you refresh the stream, it won't be there. And so since I'm the channel owner, none of those filters should apply to me. For some reason, I don't know. It just seems to be doing that. It's weird. I've never seen this happen before. What's up, Liam Angel? Always Tired Gaming. How you doing, man? Sergev. Think about Vet. Vet's looking decent. What's up? Cosmic Optimal. Got the first comment here. All right, we'll get into it. Well, and I got a bunch of other people I could shout out. What's up, Tristan? Gary? Lewis? From a faraway land. Ovo? Tech Engine. What's up, Meg? Michaelia Parsons. Pier. Yesterday was something. What's up, Pencil Knight Destroyer? This is Tom Cruise Around coming in live. That's where we're going to take a look at the charts here. I'm not super pumped today. But I'm just, you know, we're just going through the motions, taking a look at the charts, making sure you guys are doing all right. Sean Deluxe Crown Day, right on. Dirk Von Meer, how you doing, man? Razvan, Christopher, JR, and Tower, how you doing, man? No. Crimson Red, my buddy. Requests today. We can do some requests. Honestly, though, I'm trying to chill a little bit, so let's keep them on you know, manageable level. Aaron69, you're not a perma bear. The bull run's just over. Well, then you tell me. You explain to me why you've been saying these things for as long as I've known you. Year plus. It's not as if this is the first time you've ever said that, man. You were saying that as long as I know you. I love you, and you're welcome to your own opinion. You're welcome to it. I respect that. Jordan Kaplan, oh, cool, sweet. Thanks, brother. You do too. Oliver, mate, how you doing, man? No. All right. All right. Nayana, so handsome. So handsome. Started, yeah, the lady's doing better. Finally kind of operating on her own again. After all this time. It's hard, dude. Why is this music so loud? It's hard. When you can't see, you need help with everything. It's crazy. Let me make sure these buttons work. Alright, looks like the buttons are working, I think. I don't know if that Discord link sent. I have a weird feeling that it did not. That's okay. What's up, Renee Montenegro, dude? The original bear. How are you doing, brother? Been a long time. I miss you. Miss you. Okay, it did send the Discord link. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, let's get on it. Wow, we got 479 viewers. I guess you guys missed me. I missed you guys too. Make sure to smash that like button if you're just tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Jump in the Discord. Link's pinned to the top of the chat. Let's get into some TA, some targets. You know, let's do the good stuff. So we'll start with Bitcoin. We did a full rundown. Discord. Oh, I didn't send it out on Discord. Thank you there, Jeff. You're right. You didn't, but you're about to. Let's go. There we go. Good eye there, Jeff. We did a full rundown yesterday on Bitcoin. So we're not going to do a full in-depth analysis. If you would like to see it, not much has changed. Not much has changed. But you can go back to the episode yesterday, and there are timestamps. You can go right to it. Makes it easy. There'll be timestamps on this one as well, so right on. Bitcoin. Let's start here. Things have looked better. Let's say that. Things have looked better, but things have also looked worse. We're just really going to look at this weekly here. Boom. That didn't work. All right. This is why. We'll take a look at the weekly. We'll take a look at maybe some short time frames, and we're just going to move on to the other coins. So here is all you need to know about Bitcoin. It is the weekend. It is, what, Friday, Saturday? I don't even know what day of the week it is. Is it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. We have a day and 4 hours for this weekly to close. And look where we are. We're at the fabled 20 weekly moving average. We've been waiting for this since October. We're finally here. Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? We're really going to find out. We're really going to find out as we go along here. However, something important is, let's look back here. We do see that we have traded below, and in fact, in the 2016-17 rally, we even closed candles under the 20 weekly. This one's closed below. This one's closed. This one's closed. This one. We have multiple. This is not a doom and a bull run thing. Even if we close candles below, do we want to stay below? No, not at all. We don't want it. We want to keep this trend. We want to keep moving with the average of the last 20 weeks. But for now, things are okay. What would we like to see? I think that's obvious. We'd like to see a close above the 20 weekly, right? Yeah. Yeah, we would. Let's see where that is exactly. 48,632. Currently at 48,253. That is virtually the same price. We're really just hovering around that level. It's going to be a clincher, I have a feeling. Something tells me that we're not going to see a large recovery this week, meaning in the next day and 4 hours. We haven't seen it yet. We're seeing kind of lackluster buying power, lackluster even selling pressure now. We had a huge, strong sell-off. Market hasn't moved much since, really just ranging pretty tightly here. Take a look at that daily. There we are. Yeah, we had a huge sell-off on the 12th. Huge, air quotes, not really that huge, but a pretty violent sell-off. Now we have 1, 2, 3 days now of ranged trading, meaning only lower highs, only higher lows. Where's the power? I'm not sure. Not sure. I will say this. If we do have lower, if we're looking lower, if we see that, I would expect that to be the last leg down. Why? For one important reason. We had this sell-off. We did not hit, as we predicted yesterday, the 0.5 or 0.618 retrace. Almost always in Bitcoin, in my observation, if you see a violent move and you don't see those retracement levels, the 0.5, 0.618, let me make those visible. Wow, I got a bunch of lines here. Ignore this chart spaghetti, please. Let's take the full one. So 52.3 to just about 54, so we're looking at yesterday. When you don't see these retraces and you see continuation, in my experience, and this applies to the upside or downside, that's typically the last leg. Why? I think it has something to do with, so, you open a short because price is going down. You open a short because you're a bad trader. Just kidding. But without that retrace, without the move back in the other direction, you don't stop out new positions. And so to see continuation without it, in my view, is essentially the market trying to trap positions. It doesn't allow you to be correct going with kind of the recent price movement unless it's trying to trap you. That's what I would assume. I would be more worried, honestly, about lower prices if we saw a rally to, say, 54,000 and then a harsh rejection. That would be actually pretty brutal. I'd be a lot less comfortable with that kind of price action. We don't have that yet. We really kind of see, as I said, lackluster buying and selling. Not a huge amount going on. Crap, I forgot my moving averages. No. Is it 140? Ew. That's not right. That's why. I goofed these up. Man, I'm having a weird day. I guess it's 240. I don't even know. There we go. Still below the 20, still below the 50. Not a lot has changed. Do we have any kind of divergence? Not really. We don't have bearish divergence on our high yesterday. We don't have bullish divergence really on any of our lows. This is sideways trading. So Bitcoin, I don't have much for you, man. We're looking at that 20 weekly. That's the big player. I think that's about it. Not much else to look at. So let's do something interesting. We're gonna take a look at what? Let's take a look at let's say MATIC first, ADA first. What do you guys want to see first? Just shout it out. Shout it out. Just spam it. Spam the chat. What do you want to see? Safe Moon. No. There we go. That's some hype. There we go. Spam it. Spam it. ADA MATIC. ADA MATIC. It's a pretty close tie. All right, ADA it is. We're going to go ADA first. Well done, chat. Well done. And what we're going to do, we're going to do something special. First, we're going to make a new one. Mods, let it go. Just let them spam. It's fun. There's not a lot of hype today. The artificial hype's just fine. So we're going to make a new chart of ADA. But we are going to take a look at our old chart as well. Kind of curious to see what I come up with just a fresh take here. Why can I not find ADA USDT? I don't know. Here we go. We'll do calculated. Good enough. So ADA, we were looking at it yesterday. It was a patron trade setup. Everyone's probably having a pretty nice day. That's in the ADA here. I wouldn't be surprised. Reaching up to, where did we get to? Like 238. Our target yesterday. What was our target yesterday? I think it was 220. 220? No, 262. We haven't quite reached it yet. All right, but we're not going to be peaking. We're going to be doing this fresh. We're going to be doing this fresh. So let's go here to the monthly. Where are our levels? We're not going to have many because, well, we're at a new all-time high. So we can see back in 2018, resistance, not tested as support, but that's probably a good level. That's at 72 cents. Monthly suggesting 131, likely to be support as well. Indicators on the monthly look phenomenal. You have your highest point in RSI and highest point on MACD. With the highest point in price, things are good. Things are looking really good there for ADA. As we zoom into the weekly here, we can see that monthly resistance playing out as multiple weeks sideways consolidation with very little ability for the bears to bring price down lower. Was a sign of strength. That's why I wanted to go long on it. Here we are. So, really no really new levels there, are there? We'll take this, but these are unlikely to be really that important. So, right now, 72 cents, $1.31, and that's it. Awesome. Whoop-de-dee. Okay, moving in. Let's go to the day. Here's where it gets spicy. Here's where the day gets a little spicy. So let's get the 20 in there. We have bullish kissing. This is one of our signature technical analysis terms. You won't find it anywhere else. We have some bullish kissing here. The 20 and 50 are our favorite moving averages to see it on. And we can see, wow, really almost had two fake outs here. The 20 reluctant to cross with the 50 threading it, moving back up. Price is moving with it. Excellent. Above the 20, above the 50 on the daily, things are looking pretty solid. Pretty solid. Daily MACD looks great. Momentum is picked up, has been picking up, has not shown signs of slowing down. Excellent. RSI a little stranger. Now locally we do have a higher high. However, if we look back to February, we see that RSI is way lower. So that can mean one of two things. One, that we're going to paint bearish divergence. Really all rallies inevitably do, but at this point I'm not really convinced of that. So bearish divergence, or this can suggest we just have a good amount of fuel left in the ADA rally. That's not that mind-blowing to me, guys. Previous all-time high, $1.39, now at $2.30. Look at Ethereum. 1,400 was the previous all-time high. Traded up to 4,000, I don't even know. It's like mooning. So that's close to 3-4x from its all-time high. ADA now sitting at under 2x. Not a crazy concept to think that it might have more upside. Yeah. So let's take a look at our macro. This is the moon targets. For all of you ADA lovers out there. So if we take our highest point in price, connect it to our lowest point in price, using our Fibonacci extension tool, we like to create targets with that haven't been traded yet. So the 1618, that's the first place we look. $20. Can you imagine a $20 ADA? Like, really, can you imagine a $20 ADA? I have trouble doing it. I mean, this asset was trading at a penny just a year ago. To see that $20 would be wild. But the targets get even crazier. If you look at the 2 extension, this is our measured move. This is where we almost always look in crypto when we see highs broken. $105. Now, is that possible? I think anything's possible in crypto, really. Do I think it's probable? No. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. I would love that. I mean, I would love it. I'm not going to get my hopes up. But the same way we've looked and found many targets to the upside, we're using the same system here. And man, a lot of those targets went from completely impossible sounding to we're here. So, $105 in ADA. Okay, man. I mean, I'll take it. I'll meet you guys on Crypto Island. We can take my yacht if ADA hits $100. We're going to look a little closer here, a little more locally to find some targets. So we're going to use our Fibonacci retracement tool again from our highest point in price to our lowest point in price, our swing high to our swing low. Using that same metric, using that same system, that would have suggested 222 in our measured move target, $2.76. These are looking a lot more realistic. Realistic is a terrible word. These are looking a lot more short term as targets. 276, absolutely. Let's see though, if we zoom out here to see that macro extension next to our local extension. Let's take a look at these values here. 445 doesn't line up with anything, but this is likely to be at least an area where we see price chill out. That might be a better upside target, to be honest. That might be. 276, that's too close to price. We don't call 2% moves here, guys. We call big moves. 446. I could definitely see that. So let's leave that there for now. Awesome. Oh, man, daily momentum, just like weekly, man. Showing signs of strength, not slowing down. 12-hour, this is beautiful. Look at these peaks. This is beautiful, man. Beautiful. You have a high, you have a higher high, you have a higher high, you have a higher high. That is excellent. That is momentum building at its strongest, at its most visible. ADA is looking great. It's looking great, period. Really no other way to look at it. We may have developed, developed a little bit of support right here at $1.50. Here's my advice. This is not financial advice, but this is my personal opinion advice. If you're not in ADA and you're FOMOing right now, one, slap yourself in the face. Just right across the face, get a little reality back in you. Don't buy all-time highs. Step two, you're going to need a little patience here. We do see support. It was tested at $1.50, so that's going to be a lower probability of testing it again. However, that could be an excellent entry. An excellent entry if you're not in yet. An excellent entry. In fact, I would almost take that if I didn't have ADA. I'd probably go for that, $1.50. That may not happen. We do see on the daily a back test of that level. That may be confirmed as support, and ADA may not go back to revisit it. I know, it's so sad. However, there is another level. Oh, nice. That extension is really close to price. There is another level here. This is very local. This is not likely to be a strong support, but it is a possible entry. Better than entering at 231, $1.75, $1.76. We see this on a 12-hour. That would not be a terrible way to enter. Much better than 231. If it's too late, if you already bought, you FOMO'd in, here's my advice to you on not just ADA, but anything. When you FOMO into a rally, the reason it's not a good idea is probably different than you think. The reason it's not a good idea is because now you have to look to get out quickly. When you FOMO into a rally, you aren't going to get the moon. You're not going to get the moon tickets, man. You need to acknowledge you messed up, but then you need to figure out where you're going to take profit. If I FOMO'd in right now, I would probably look at 275, our measured move target. The problem with this is if you're not buying retraces, if you're not buying pullbacks, you don't have a high confidence. You don't have a high confidence that's going to continue rallying in a significant way. If you can wait to $1.50 and that hits, you may be able to hold that position virtually indefinitely. And you may never see it really go lower for any amount of time. It's not a guarantee. Again, this is not financial advice, it's an opinion, but this is how I would play it. I would rather miss 1,000 trades than jump into just a rally like this. So take it for what it is. Make your own trades. I trust you guys, not really. But this is my advice. I would look down here. Actually, let's be real. Here's how I would actually play this, and I'll just show you guys right now. I would look to do this. I would open a small position. So I'm going to call this position 1. So I'll say $1. I don't know, just whatever. It's all about the proportion here. You'll understand. So I'd open 1 at 175. Then I would look to open 2. So whatever position I set for at $1.75, I would look to double down, double that position at $1.50. If both of these hits, your average per cost gets moved down because of the larger order below. That's how I would play it. And honestly, where would I look to stop? Probably right here, $1.31 to $1.25. I'd like to be a little bit under $1.25. That's a psychological number. Typically, those hold pretty solid. So I would then be looking to take profit at that 275 area just below. This is how I would play it. Again, not financial advice. Don't you dare call it financial advice. This is Tom Crown, life advice. All right, so there's our new take on ADA. Let's see how it matches up with what we were looking at before. And I would like to say that, but now I'm getting alerts. I told you, Rico. I told you. I told you. Rico said, don't go on live. It's already sideways. You can mess with it more. I said, what if it reverses the curse? If you guys are new here, pretty much every time we go live, everything just freezes. Like, no matter how long we're live for. Just sideways. I went live, now stuff's moving, so suck it, Rico. Rico wants me to tell about the daily volume. When do you expect? No, 589 on ONT. No idea. You know I'm not a huge, I'm not a volume guy. You know that. We can look at ONT then, but I'm getting through my crap first, guys. So, what were we looking at before? Pretty similar levels, 261. I'm not exactly sure. Why these are a little different. They're both from Binance. This one's calculated. Okay, so this is likely the better indicator. This is actually the price action on Binance on ADA, and that's suggesting 262. It looks like our support levels are roughly the same though. 175, 150. What's this down here? About $1. So that lines up with what we're seeing on our old chart as well. Cool beans, man. Let's take a look at Market Cipher. Market Cipher link in the video description if you're interested in this. I look at it. I like it. You can trade without it, but I enjoy it. I like the way it looks. We have a higher high here on our money flow on the daily. VWAP is looking a little sketchy. I really need to see ADA push up higher here, actually. This is interesting. This is showing me that we need to see not just momentum create a new high versus February. We also need to see VWAP come up. This is a pretty big ask. Man, that's a pretty big ask. I don't know if $2.62 would cut it. Oh well. Oh well. We'll see what happens, guys. So ADA, I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good in ADA. We have our upside targets, we have some moon targets, and we have our supports. We have our potential entries. Pretty good. I like that whole spamming thing. Let's do the spamming thing again, guys. What do we look at now? Do we look at MATIC or do we look at XRP? MATIC or XRP? Go spam it. While you're spamming it, I'm going to look up something. Nice. Spam it. Spam it. Dot. You know what? Yeah, screw it. Just spam whatever you want to see. Spam it. Let's see. I see XRPs. I see LTCs. XRPs. Dot. MATIC. Dot. MATIC. Dot. XRP. Man, it's close. It's close. I think Dot might actually have won this somehow. I don't know why I'm entertained by the spamming. All right. Let's see. I think Dot, then MATIC. But actually, I want to pull up something really quick. I just bamboozled you guys. I just bamboozled you, man, because I just got an alert for one. Okay, one hasn't moved that much. It's not like I have to pull it up instantly. But we'll look at it quick here. Dot, not looking too bad. Hitting back to that 15-cent level, retesting it. It was support, then resistance again and again. Let's see. If Dot can push up past 16 cents, it's heading for that 20. We're not going to really spend time on that. I think the alert was on Bitcoin pair, though. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dot. There it is. There it is. Not dot one. Do I keep calling this dot? This is one. Look at that's pretty fancy, man. Looks like it wants to retest that 400 sat high. All right. So look, just so you guys are all appeased. There's dot. I'm pulling up dot. Here's MATIC. I'm pulling up MATIC. There we go. We have them both up. Yo, Ian Barn, been a freaking while, my friend. Hey, don't time anybody out. I'm asking people to spam. How you doing, Ian? Been a long time, brother. Yeah, I just shaved my beard and I got beard hairs on my my mouth somehow. All right, dot and MATIC, it was like a tie. So let's look at MATIC's in the title. We'll go for MATIC, then we'll go for dot. Go for MATIC, go for dot. Okay, let's see. In the Bitcoin pair, man, MATIC beastin'. In the last 4-hour candle, almost hit 4,000. My next take profit target, but it's not hitting it yet. 78 sats off. Boo. Okay. Let's zoom it out a bit. This weekly candle is just unreal. It makes the whole chart look fake, but amazing. So weekly RSI, holy crap, man, you're up at 96, 97. Typically that would be frightening. If you were a stock trader, this would be such a sell signal, but this is crypto. 96 weekly RSI, not a huge deal. Let's look at the monthly. 92 on the monthly. That's where it gets a little sketchier. Still potentially room to run there on both the weekly and the monthly, but that is getting heated. It's definitely getting heated. I think you guys can tell by the growth it's seen. So on the daily, here's some good news. RSI much lower on the daily. Much lower. However, it is the highest point in RSI. We don't have bearish divergence here. That's a huge deal. Huge deal not to have bearish divergence on this high. After how much gains has just been jammed into the last month, not to have bearish divergence is a welcomed sight here for MATIC. I think I'm gonna look mostly at the dollar pair here, but I want to see, do we have any kind of good move? Not really. Nothing really on that daily, is there? It's hard to TA just green candles. What do? It's just like you can use your fib tool and that's about it. But if you don't have any retraces, there's really not much you can even do with the fib tool. Huh. Fancy that. So let's look at the dollar. Let's look at this dollar. So we've been looking for a retrace. This was from yesterday. Maybe from $2. Back to that 150. We're not seeing it yet. Why? Momentum has gone ballistic. Has not slowed down as of this moment. RSI on the dollar pair. Locally, no issues. A little bit of issue from back in March, but again, maybe just more room to go. Targets I'm looking for here on MATIC next, $2. $2. These are the same targets we've had. $2, $2.50. Easy. Easy peasies. Let's get our moving averages. You don't really, here's the problem we were talking about yesterday. You don't really have support below. You have $1 below you, but that's a huge drop. A huge drop. $1.50 was not resistance. It was a taking profit target. What we have seen lately, though, is blowing through our take profit targets and then back testing them as support. So potentially $1.50, $1.55 to $1.50 could be a good entry. I personally wouldn't take it. I'd be comfortable to $1, not comfortable to $1.50. Momentum on the 12 hours still good. Dude, this coin's beastin'. I have sold a good amount of my MATIC, man, unfortunately. Let's see, I've sold about half of it. Mind you, I also did buy MATIC at a penny. So to be halfway through my stack, pretty decent. It's funny because MATIC yesterday, I saw it run and I was like, dude, MATIC's my new Doge. It's like this coin I put $100 in and now it's worth tons. It's pretty freaking wild, man. I think I got it at 1.5 cents actually. So a meager 100 and something X, meager. Yeah, dude, there's not going to be a lot here on MATIC to look at. RSIs will leave something to be desired on the 4 hour. We see lower highs with higher highs in price.
Nice
not ideal.
Could you check COTI and RSR, please?
Hello, Paulina. How you doing? COTI, SRS. I can do one of them for you, no problem. No problem. Ooh. Wait, what? What? Okay. I want to play this. Do it. That's not the item. What kind of alert is this? What even is this? What? Streamlabs, you're the buggiest crap sometimes. I don't know. Somebody bought a t-shirt. Oh, Matthew did. The man bought a t-shirt. Apparently it thinks you bought a cup. Don't know. All right. I'm not a huge fan of this 4 hour RSI here. However, you do see a little bit of this trend break. Potentially. See a little bit. Right there. Has some hope, but I don't like the way it looks. I do like MACD. I like the momentum. Man, this is MATIC right now. I think MATIC has more upside, but MATIC right now is like catching a knife to the upside. It's like the same as catching a knife. People usually refer to that as after selling. It's like catching a knife to the upside. I think it has more room to go, but where is it gonna stop? I believe it hit a $10 billion market cap on this run. 10 billion. 10 billion. That's a lot. That's a huge amount. 100 billion? Maybe. We'll see. We don't have a significant swing high to swing low, so we don't. Maybe we do on another chart. I'll have to look into that. So we don't have a macro really to look at. Yeah, there's our targets for MATIC. There it is. We got 2 and 250 as take profit targets above us. We're at $1.75. We have $1.55 to $1.50 as potential support, and this is really speculative. We have actual support down at $1 and a penny. That's where I would look to take a position versus right now. But there's not much else to it. This thing just looks bullish, man. Is what it is. Just looks bully. What's up, Pac Mail? How you doing, man? Did you ever get unbanned from Reddit? I don't know. All right, so Paulina wanted to do. What'd you want to do? Wanted to do COTI. I know a lot of people have asked me about COTI. We have a COTI chart. We're in. I promise you guys. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Let's move this over. Hello. In-stream targets. This is the value you get, guys. If this is your first time here, you probably don't even know what this is. This is a long position. This was placed in-stream. This was just a free trade setup. Given to you guys. Looks as if it's playing out a little bit here. We were entering at 38.6. We were looking for $1.08. Stop loss. It just under supported 25 cents and change. Looking decent off the 100 daily moving average. Retaken. COTI has retaken the 50 and the 20, which are now crossing bullishly. It's a golden cross directly below price. This looks freaking great, man. This looks great. You have 60 cents to retest the high. That's looking very probable. Very probable at the moment. My upside target, again, $1.08. I think $1.54 above that. Let's double check, make sure those are correct. Correct. $1.08, $1.55-ish area. All you got to do is break that 60-cent barrier. I think COTI has it in it. These indicators don't look that great, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't. You can see weekly selling momentum waning off here potentially. Bullish engulfing close on deck as long as COTI closes above 38 cents. And you have bullish divergence on your lows with the RSI here on the weekly. This coin looks pretty darn good. I don't think I own any of it. Don't think I own any of it. Oh well. C'est la vie. But this looks pretty solid, man. Give yourself a round of applause. Round of applause. If you're in COTI. I need to set alerts. I want to know. Let's hit this, baby. Yeah. Well, I think you can tell what I'm looking for. Supports, resistances, targets taken. We even had this trade set up. I'm guessing that was placed back in April. But things are looking pretty darn good there. Things are looking pretty good. Thank you for the 10 chiff there, Pauline. I appreciate you. We're going to look at DOT. I'm going to pull up RSR. Typically, we only do one request per donation. I'll pull up RSR, just glance at it. See if anything stands out. Doesn't look like anything's standing out. Nah. Let's get into the DOT. You guys wanted to see DOT. You came for DOT. I'm going to give you the DOT. Give you the D. Giving the viewers the D. Let's get a different chart. That's an old one. That's the same one. FOT. Anyone want to start a coin that's called FOT? Do I not have? I have to have an updated DOT chart. There we go. This is what we were looking at yesterday. Nice. Nice. Hit our $50, just under, like $49.99. Hit our $50 psychological target. And we're seeing some profit taking. But there's good news for DOT. We've seen a little trading below support, however. The bulls have recovered 45.87. That was what we wanted to close above yesterday, and we did. This would be beautiful. Even to close the daily candle right here, right above April, early April's candle closes, that'd be nice and bullish. RSI doesn't really agree with us here. Locally, we're good, but when we look back, we just may have more fuel to the upside. Momentum looking great. We had a little fake out one candle. You guys know I'm a big fan of this. Probably can't see it. I'm a big fan of that. When you have momentum on one side, so in this case the blue, that's buying momentum. You see that swing to selling momentum. The red candle there. But it only lasts one candle. One tiny little candle. And then flips back. This is a very strong setup. This is a very strong thing to see. I like it, and, well, we see that here. Momentum's picked back up from it. We're looking for a decent close here. That'll be nice. If DOT closes above 45.869, man. $61.70 was our first conservative target. $70 is our measured move target. If we get this close above 45, let's just say 46 to make this easy. If we get a close today above 46, I'm looking for 70. I'm looking for 70. If I was uncomfortable, I might take profit at 61, but I'm looking for 70, man. That's clean. It's clean. I like this chart. There we go. Same as COTI, actually. Same as COTI. We have the 50 and 20 daily moving averages. Golden crossing directly below price. Not bad, man. Not bad. Weekly looks great. Weekly target above 44.33. That seems possible. Selling momentum is waning off here on the weekly. This, wow. $70 might be a low target. Might be a low target by the end of this. What was the lowest it traded at? $2. For now, that's our target. $70 on the dot. Looking very probable here. It is all going to be contingent right there on that daily close. Watch it. Watch it. It's going to be good. 1 BTC. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Keep going. Let's look at XRP. I know a bunch of you guys wanted to look at XRP, so let's have to keep remembering to hit this label button. Let's take a peek at the ripples, at the XRPs. Having quite a day. Finally hitting our target. 30,222 sats. This is XRP BTC. It's Ripple XRP's value versus Bitcoin. We like these charts here. finally hitting resistance after just missing it mid-April. So what is going on in the bigger picture? When we zoom out, let's get rid of everything. Let's take a look. You can see this large spike, right? See this large spike right above me, right about here. This is right around when the Flare airdrop was announced. Right here, where it drops off, that's right around when they actually did the snapshot for the Flare airdrop. Almost immediately after the SEC filed against them, and you can see, boom, this. This is the reason that I had been saying for a while. I think XRP is the most undervalued large cap coin in crypto. As much as I hate those words coming out of my mouth, charts are charts, man. Became extremely undervalued here. Extremely. Now it seems to really just be returning to the mean, returning to its average. If we zoom out even more, kind of really where most of the price action has been on this coin, 2,000 to 3,000 satoshis, right around here. Right around there. So I'm not crazy about it. I'm not totally crazy about it. But it is definitely returning to a more in-line value with the rest of the market. We have resistance above, it looks like 3,500 sats. Well, 3,500 sats would be pretty nice because it would be literally just getting back to where it was pre-airdrop, pre-SEC filing, etc. Momentum looks good on the weekly. RSI, it's a little sketchy, but not the end of the world. Daily selling momentum teasing a crossover here. Teasing on this green candle, not a bad sign. You're above the 20 daily moving average, you're above the 50. Now, here's probably what I'm going to be looking for. We have tested over and over and over again 2,800 sats. We have not tested it as support. That may be a logical entry. You can see price even came back to test 2,300 before taking off. It may do the same at 2,825 at some point. That might be a decent entry. Let's look at the dollars. Everyone's favorite, dollary dues. We're all here for crypto, yet we're all interested in dollars. All right, get rid of some of this jarble. Get rid of some of this. So, interesting. This trend line, interesting. I didn't see that. You can almost see XRP returning to its kind of median value or mean value, whatever, as it recaptures that trend line. So I have these up here, but these are in the old style. I don't like the old style anymore. There we go. Our measured move from our high to low from November to December. We are currently directly under the 1618. That was at $2.03. If you guys were here watching the show back in April when XRP hit $1, you can go back and watch the stream. You will hear me say over and over and over again that XRP is going to go to $2. Did not take that long. I said it a million times. I'm not a fan of XRP. You're welcome to be. But dude, chart's a chart. It was heading for 2. Just barely missed $1.97. So, interesting. I don't see much. This seems to maybe just be kind of flagging out, consolidating. Let's throw up a triangle. Something like that. Nice and just like rough, not even like a good triangle. There we go. Could be flagging out here. The upside target is going to be pretty easy peasy, man. Just like everything else. You've broken a bunch of levels. You've taken back resistances. You've seen the buying pressure. So what is almost always next? The all-time high. The all-time high. I believe that was $3.17, which is very interesting because if we use our fib tool here locally, we see that the 1618 is like virtually right there. It's at 318, 319. Our measured move though, 365. If we see a break of $2, 365 is my target. That's where I'm looking. slash wherever the all-time high was. That's the most logical target. I don't really even remember where it was. It was $3 and something. But that's it. XRP breaks $2. You're looking at an all-time high test. That's pretty exciting news, isn't it? Pretty exciting. Did we look at ADA? I can't even remember. Yeah, we did. We did look at ADA. Bitcoin, on the other hand, heard me ridicule, and now it's not doing anything. Boring. No bullish divergence here in the 15-minute. Who cares? Oh well. My headphones are beeping. All right. I keep remembering these stream labels. What should we look at next? What to look at next? I think we're going to take a re-peek at HBAR. Hedora Hashgraph. We looked at it yesterday. It was looking really solid. Let's see how it's looking today. Rejected from 41.1. Not terrible, though. Not a ton of selling pressure there. As predicted, we're seeing the 20 and the 50 looking to cross bullishly on the daily. We just saw 2 or 3 coins doing the same. I was hoping there'd be more of an update here. Not much of an update. Looking for it to basically consolidate into a descending channel, build a momentum like as it did previously, and I'm looking for new all-time highs. No real time estimate on that, but I'm looking for it. For some reason, this looked like it'd be more interesting when I was on CoinGecko. It's kind of exactly where it was yesterday. It's okay. What else is moving? One is moving. Man, what a boring day. What a boring day. MATIC, ADA, ONE. Not a lot moving. It's okay. We still got 1,000 people viewing. What's up, dudes? What is up? 261 likes. If you guys haven't yet, can you hit that like button for me? Could we get 500 likes? We have almost 900 viewing. We can get a few more likes, right? Right? That's what I thought. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Subscribing during the lives actually really helps visibility. YouTube counts that as active engagement. So I'd appreciate it. Okay. We looked at ADA. You know what we didn't look at is ADA and Bitcoin pair. It's kind of too late. Yesterday we were looking for 4,190 sats. Blew past it. Hit our 4,800 sats target perfectly. Look at this, man. I just don't understand when people say like TA doesn't work. Like, what do you mean? How else would we just randomly know that ADA was going to hit this level and then bounce off of it? Did we guess? Maybe. I guess we could guess, but target to the upside, if we can break 4,829 sats, would be the next one. 5,190. They start getting a lot thinner after that. I think we have a void even of resistance. I'm not going to look. At near 9,000. There's still potentially a good amount of upside here. ADA at all-time highs in price, is in price discovery and against Bitcoin's valuation. Things are looking pretty decent. I dig it. I have my alert set, so I won't miss it. What's up, Mike? Louie, you just moved 5F to ADA. I think it's going farther than that. All right. What's up, MK? How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? How you doing? We can get 900 likes right on. Bulbasaur, do I think SNX can double? I think almost any coin can double in USD value from where it is right now. Angela O'Kay. O'Kelly. Wow, okay, I'm tired. Angela O'Kelly, how you doing, darling? Pump those likes. Listen to the lady. Right on. Wayward Brain. Brian 1 inch. Alpha Romeo. I'm the best role model. Never been called a role model before. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Mark Hubs? Roof Monkey. Smash the likes, freeloaders. Yeah, I'm stealing that from you. I'm going to call people freeloaders. If you didn't hit the like button, you're a freeloader. But I love you anyway.
Just said the volume on the daily because it is volume divergence. Yes, yes, chat, I know it's not a term. Also, one.
But Mr. Rico just said the volume on the daily because it is the volume divergence. What? It's not a term. But we make up our own terms here, man. You know that. You know that. What was it you even wanted to look at? I don't even know. ONT. ONT. All right, we'll look at ONT. I don't know. We'll look at ONT and then Cal J, man. We'll look at CELR for you. Friendly reminder, we do have $10 minimum for requests. Why? Because we wouldn't have enough time. Wow, this looks beautiful. We wouldn't have enough time in a show. We've tried it. Doesn't work. Trade set up on ONT. That's old news. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of a bunch of these doodles. Daily looks pretty freaking gorgeous, man. You're right. Wow. Volume is decent. Volume is decent. Our indicators are kind of crappy. But sometimes indicators don't tell you the whole story. So here's what I really, really like. This is on the daily. This is just a clear bull flag, man. Clear as day. You have a high, a low, and then a higher high, and now you're just trading sideways in a tightening range. This is definitely, or that's essentially the definition of a flag. This looks pretty dang good. When do I expect it to hit 589? Well, I'm looking for 566, close enough. We could use our Fibonacci tool here, but when you have resistance and support, those are usually better guides, so meh. I don't know when, man, but whenever this breaks out, it certainly does look like it wants to do this, doesn't it? It's hard to say it doesn't. It looks like it. 20's moving up, 50's moving up, 100 and 200 crossing. Finding support at the previous daily closes, man. This is just like, this looks great. Rico and I kind of just like randomly bought this coin one day and we were having like a patron day. Speaking of which, check out the patron. And it worked out. It worked out. It has gone like almost 2x since. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I buy coins because of the chart. I really don't know anything about most of them. Here we go, Rigo. Here's a little more definicy for you. Close the weekly candle, actually preferably right here above that 50. But close it above 4,200 sats, man. And I'm looking for that 56, I guess 58 area pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. This chart looks prime. I dig it. I dig it, man. All right, CELR, says Mr. Cal J. Do I think it can hit $1 before the end of the year? Even my moon math on CELR is saying 69 cents. Nice. So to say $1, is it possible? Yes. Do I think it's going to happen? I have no opinion. You have bullish divergence here on the daily with your low. You have a new measured move because you have a lower low. Still looking for 20 cents on a break of 10 cents. That's a pretty good play. And that RSI is nice and low. You can see a lower low in price here with a higher low in RSI. Bullish divergence. Excellent. Excellent. Wow, actually, this is pretty cool. Let me hide this. So what we're seeing here, look at just the moving averages. We've seen this setup before 2-3 times today on the daily, where we've seen the 20 and the 50 death cross or cross bearishly, and then right back up. We haven't seen this one cross, but we've looked at maybe 3 or 4 coins that have done the same move and then did cross back. So does this look good? Actually, it kind of does. It kind of does here. Actually, it very much kind of does. You have a descending high trend line that you still need to deal with. And to me, this really kind of just looks like a falling wedge, maybe. I'm not sure. Gonna have some resistance at 6.5 cents, but if you can break that, you're really looking at that 10-cent level again. You're looking even higher for a 1618 of our macro move here, sitting at 20 cents. That's a psychological value. Even our local extensions are showing it. 20 cents is the target. 20 cents is absolutely the target. I think by the end of the run, we could see 70 cents. $1, is it possible? Sure. It's possible. But I wouldn't hold my breath for it. That is a lot to ask for. But this is crypto, dude. Crazier things have happened. Yeah, it's not gonna line up with anything. Dude, this coin went from half a cent to 10 cents. So it 20x'd this year. So you're asking, will it 20x again? It's a hard question, man. I hope it does for you. I hope it does for you. I don't know, but it's possible. Let's see. What else do we want to look at? Nice. Bitcoin getting a little bez ounce. This is, I don't even know what this chart is. This is just doodles, basically. Let's clean it up. Cal J, no problem, dude. Can I look at CKB? I don't know if I've ever looked at CKB. I have looked at CKB. Kick. Shit coins. I don't remember doing that, but funny. Alright, looks like the old last time we looked at KCB, we were looking for half a cent. This was a while ago, back in November. I can tell by the way I did this, that I did this back here. Since then, we have retaken 2020's high, right? Yes. At 1 cent. We have moved all the way. Wow, this has made a lot of progress. All the way to our measured move, our 2 extension at 3.5 cents. Not bad. Not bad. Well, there's an example of what we were just looking at. I said, you know, 70 cents seems pretty high. This is the exact same extension that we just looked at in the previous chart. It's already hit its 2 extensions, so it's never a good idea to say prices are impossible. I think that's the takeaway. I don't usually do this, but since you want moon target, we'll get moon target, man. I think 7 cents is 7.5 cents, very reasonable. Very reasonable. By end of run, I could definitely see something as high as 16. End of run, though, could be months away. Could take a long time. Man. Interesting chart. Surprised we haven't looked at it since. That respected that measured move really well. Currently, yeah, momentum building on both sides. That's not too bad. My dog. Are you okay, dog? Just sneezing. You see this on everything now. Every chart. Just bumped up the volume. Every chart right now. You've seen the 20 and 50 on the daily cross bearish, and now is just right there. A bunch of coins that started cross back over. Whatever we just looked at. I forgot the stream markers again. But whatever we just looked at, was it CELR? Has the same thing going on here. The same setup with its 20 and 50. CELR looking a little more bullish. See right here. You can see that same setup appearing here. Maybe I'll make the white a little bolder. There we go. Appearing here, same thing. It's interesting. We're seeing a lot of coins do this. The market tends to move pretty in unison. Bullish divergence on your weekly lows, assuming your low is in, but this weekly candle's pretty ugly. I like the volume, though. I'd like to see this weekly close higher. Why does it say only 18 hours? That's not true. That's not true. It's like 27 hours. I don't know. Weird. What's moving? One, here we go. Above 15 cents. Likely looking for that 20-cent area. I didn't do my move. Where's the move? Oh, perfect. 46 cents, man. Boom. 46 cents. Measured move. Sitting at 72. This is some nice upside potential, but we're going to have to see 20 break. I think it's got it in it, but it's probably up to Papa Corn what happens here. A little bullish kissing. It's 12-hour, though. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. 400 coming up. 400 sats on 1 BTC coming up. It's funny, ADA seems to have stalled out. Now other things are moving. It's interesting. Flirting. That dote. Man. Man, what do I want to do? I'm glad that I streamed. I was worried. I wasn't going to stream. I did. Bit Squad, that was the strangest comment I think I've ever seen. I don't even know what that means. What? 666 logo ADL? What? I don't understand. Yes, the Bitcoin does drive everything. Yo, brother Jerry, how you doing, my man? Good to see you. I was worried about you. Hadn't heard from you. You didn't check in. I was supposed to know you're okay. What was I looking at? Bitcoin seems to drive everything still. Yeah, man. Everything's pegged to Bitcoin. That's it. Rico, I bought this S-Coin. What do you think? You'll hit $1? $20, bro. Kev Martin wants to see paid. Figured you'd pay instead of spam. Hey, man, both are welcome. Both are welcome. I'll take a look at that paid for you. Thank you for the 10 euros. Thank you, Rico, for the 10 euros. And your S-Coin will hit $1. I promise. Whatever it is, Rico. Not financial advice. Okay, I guess paid only has this. Why is this chart not paid, though? I'm confused. Alright, well, I guess we're starting a new chart here. Which doesn't make sense because we already have a chart. I don't know. Okay. I do not like these Uniswap charts. On the weekly, looks like you have some resistance from your weekly high closes at 00276. For the rest of this... Nope, I can't do that because now there's 3 zeros. Doesn't matter. Below that, you may have a important price level at 0013, according to the weekly chart. Let's zoom it in because we don't have a ton of data to work with. That is a weird wick. You know, we're at all-time lows, at least on this chart. We don't have a lot of traded history. It's going to be difficult. This is going to be a knife. No matter what, this is going to be a knife. Where would I look? Well, I would use my Fibonacci tool in a way you don't always see me use it to project downwards. And that may suggest 00313 from current price. That's 23%. That's actually pretty significant. That's pretty significant. Yeah, this is going to be hard to find an edge on this. And I would look to take it back up to that 0013. So that would be a 300% play. Stop loss is going to be really tricky, though. Where are you going to stop? I don't know. Yeah, you got yourself a knife here, my friend. I'm not a huge fan that the daily is showing buying momentum, yet price is still moving to the downside. You do have bullish divergence on your smaller time frames on RSI. That's a welcome change. It's not showing us really anything else. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be hard to find an edge on this one. You're at all-time lows. You're in price discovery. Catching a knife. Wish I could help you more, though. I do appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for... You're generous. I don't know where it went. Dude, Streamlabs has been so weird. 9.99 euros. Thank you, my friend. I'm kind of bored. I'm not bored with you guys. I'm kind of just bored in general. Everything was moving. Not everything. Stuff was moving. ADA was moving. No, it's not. Because I went live. What do you guys think? 695 watching, not bad. It's good to have you guys. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I have a live subscriber. Yo, Mr. TN. Yeah, I have the alerts disabled. Thank you, Mr. TN. ATOMUSDT, of course, my friend. Of course, yeah. I don't know how to better tell people about the minimum. I don't know. I tell people, but it doesn't seem to matter. Womp womp, my Atom trade got stopped by a good percent, 10%. So, not the end of the world. Take this off of days. But I'll keep it on the chart for shame. So let's take a look at Atom USDT. Hit 31. Again, retested. You have a higher high. Rejected. Found support on the 50 daily. I like the 20, the 50, and the 100 daily moving averages here. They look solid. Look solid. You have some bullish kissing potentially going on in all three. Don't really have much on the daily there to work with. You are in selling momentum, but price is moving up. You have a higher high on the histogram for the daily. This is not bad. Let's look at the weekly. Here we go. Here we go. This makes more sense now. Looks to be that 2350 uses our stop loss. A weekly resistance in this weekly looks to be tested as support. As we see, buyers came in. That's the wick under the candle. $31 is the high from February. You did trade slightly over it. You sold below. That's 32-ish. But now you're going to have a new weekly resistance here you're going to battle with. And that lines up really well with the 12th of April's wick high, $28.75. And where do we look? So, say you break 32, right? You break 32, you break 30, whatever. I'd like to see maybe a weekly. That'd be great if this weekly did, but you close above $31. And where do we look? We look for $50. Always going to be a target, no matter what. If you ever find a target and 50 is in between it, look at 50 first. So we have 50 lining up really well with our 1618. But man, same targets here from freaking February. Our Fibonacci extension, our measured move, $63.15. That's really where I would be looking. 50 is kind of a compromise. What do you have below you? Well, as I said, you have a new weekly support that has been tested. $23.50. Below that, you have a more time tested, $17.65. Those are both likely decent entries for those who have not been in or wish to get in. There it is, 46.50. Dude, it's just 50 bucks. It's calling for 50. Let's just leave it at that. That's pretty easy. She's a calling for the 50. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, goodness. Alright. We have more requests. I love you guys. But I feel as if you guys have this magical ability. Whenever I'm like, man, I don't really feel like doing more requests, then everybody wants me to do requests. I love you guys. So here's what we'll do. Z Hamada. We will look at your question or your chart. I think BNB. Silver Pillars will look at yours as well. Thank you guys for the 10 and 20 euros respectively. I appreciate the tips. Always do. Appreciate all the generosity you guys give. Sometimes I'm just out of energy. I don't feel like looking at a bunch of charts, to be honest. Crap, I forgot to stream mark that one again. Son of... I'm getting really annoyed that I keep forgetting these. Alright. So first, we will take a look at BNB for my good friend Z Hamada. BNB. It is correlated with BTC, but not percentage-wise. What are your expectations? My dog needs to go out. Go ahead. Okay. So I'm gonna do these, but I'm sorry if anybody else tips. Too bad. You've been warned. I want to do more requests after these two. I don't like doing hours of requests, guys, but I do appreciate you guys. I always want to do some. It's tricky. So let's see. Hopefully this is a good chart. It is correlated with BTC, but not percentage-wise. What are your expectations? Get anybody's attention. Well, cheers, my friend from Austria. I would say that I'm kind of confused because BNB seems to get a lot of attention. So to say it doesn't really get attention, I'm not really sure of. I'm not sure what you meant by it's correlated with Bitcoin, but not percentage-wise. Maybe you have to clarify. I'm not really sure what you're getting at. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we got here. I keep opening freaking charts and they're not. Keep opening charts and they keep being not what I expect. Here we go. BNB. Finally, man. I didn't even notice this. Finally hit our measured move. $652, man. That sniped the top, didn't it? Wow. On the week, your momentum shows a little bit of waning buying pressure, but nothing too crazy. RSI is actually a little ugly. So 500 was our psychological. Let's get rid of this because we have an actual support now. There we go. Actual support. We've tested it on the weekly in this weekly candle. $525. Looks like we got some. Looks like we got a bounce. Actually, let's see. All right, so you do have waning buying momentum on the daily here for BNB, but you also have bullish divergence forming on your RSI. You see that RSI is trending lower and lower and lower. However, it is yet to put in a lower low in price. That is bullish divergence forming. That's baby divergence. Baby divergence. You're below the 20 but above the 50. The 50 is coming up to meet that 525. BNB really wants to retake that 20 daily. Currently at $613. If it can close above there and hold it, things are looking pretty great. If not, you are looking to retest or test that 50 daily in general. Timing seems pretty good. 525 may be the entry there. I have no idea if I hit the stream marker. I'm going to be trolled. We do have a macro level above us at 765. That would probably be my next target. However, our local measured move here points us in the direction of 908. Let's see about this one. 959. Ooh, wow. And then both of these line up right here. This is tricky, dude. See, you got 820. Lots of things lining up with that. You have 908. I'm not a really fan of that number for whatever reason. But then we see 950 up to 1,000. All kind of overlapping here. It's getting sketchy. It's getting a little sketchy. I wonder why that didn't work. Anyway, retake the 20 or else you're testing the 50. That's really the easiest way to put it. I am still looking for an upside of close to 1,000. I think that we're going to see some trouble at 765. We do have a lot of different things pointing kind of the same area. You balance support, hold it, 525. Don't really want to see it trade below there. You want to see it retake the 20. And I don't think BNB's done. I think it's got more upside. It's had a remarkable climb. We'll see what goes on. Thank you, man, for your 10 euros. Tar Heel Patriot. What's up, dude? Hey, Tom. No chart request. Thank you. Just want to know if you're interested in or even aware of COPE. I thought COPE is a chart, isn't it? I've heard of it. Nope, don't have it there. I've heard of it. I don't know much about it. Really, or anything about it, to be honest, unfortunately. Sounds interesting. Social trading, I think, is going to become really popular here, if it isn't even already. So it's a cool idea, man. It offers bot-operated decentralized trading pools. I'd have to look into it myself, but hey, man, concept sounds cool. Decentralized anything I'm a fan of. So, thank you for the 20, dude. Thank you, Tar Heel. So for Silver Mang, $3.41 was resistance. Was broken. 294 acted as support here on the daily. Price bounced, set a higher high. Yeah, bearish divergence on your RSI, unfortunately. I'm probably looking for a test of 341 just on the first look here. This is janky. So we have the 20 still trending up and the 50 trending up. The 20's at $4.60. I really want to see it get above there. If SXP can get above 460, and I would say probably the next 4 days or so. 4 days, 5 days. If it can make it back above there, this chart looks extremely bullish. You did have a little bit of rejection from the 50. You found support at the 100. The pattern you're looking at here on the daily, to me, looks like a bullish, broadening, ascending wedge. That looks pretty good to me. I like your moving averages on the daily. Your indicators don't look super great. That's okay. Yeah, you can see how close that test was. $3.41. That might be an amazing entry. You see on the weekly, though, here, 20 moving average is coming right up to that $2.94. These both could be pretty awesome entries. However, we do see the weekly is already tested here, so I think it's unlikely that the 20 is tested there. It may eventually be tested at 341. We'll see. You have a new resistance brought to you by late April at 544. Let's do your moon math, buddy. Everybody's here for the moon math. Where would we look? 20 bucks. Boom. Easy. I can see 20 bucks easy by the end of this run. Here's where they get a little spookier. Measured move almost at 50. Might as well call 50. 50 bucks? Dang, that's a lot to ask for, but not impossible. We've seen queens run farther than that this run. Be interesting to see, man. SXP really hasn't moved in a while, and so I think that it's likely closer to a good buy than a lot of things we've looked at. And by hasn't moved, I mean just kind of been under the radar. I think the more immediate upside, you're probably looking for 862. I would say if you can get back above the 20 daily, you're looking for, let's just call it 850, maybe upside of 1140. Those are my more immediate targets I would look for. I think this coin looks good on the macro. It's broken its all-time high. It's just consolidating. I think we may see it continue to do that, maybe test that 544 level multiple times before finally breaking. I think things look good for it. So thank you, sir. Thank you, Tear Heel. Thank you, Silver and Hamida. Hamida. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And TN and Rico. Thank you. Thank all you guys for the generous donations. Neo is looking good. That's up on you. Look at that at home, Mank. Let's see. Kondak Mech. You'll subscribe if I look at 3 charts for you. Brother, we got almost 34,000 subscribers. If I looked at 3 charts for every single one, that'd be 100,000 charts. 100,000 charts. I love you guys. Put it this way. Don't subscribe to the channel if you hate money. If you hate money, don't subscribe. It's easy as that. So, you know, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Paulina, I just said I wasn't going to do anymore. I'm sorry, Paulina. I wish I could refund you. I just said I wasn't going to. I warned everybody. It's recorded. I don't have a chart for it either. I'll pull it up and I'll give you an eye. But seriously, nobody expect any charts now. Don't do it. Let's take a look here. Zoom it out. Interesting chart, actually. All right, let's do just a quick run through. $4.27 looks to be resistance. Support below, hovering about 1.76 cents. Not so comforting. We may kind of derive a little bit of support here at 2.16, but I'm not so sure. Not so confident on that one. You have not just 1, but 2 iterations of bullish divergence on your weekly RSI here. This could be interesting. You have 1 candle here of selling momentum. That could change into the close. What would be really interesting is flip right back to the buying momentum. And you'd be good. Josh, screw you. I love you, buddy, but screw you. I love you. I'll look at EJLD for you later. I literally just said. You guys are freaking ridiculous, man. Some local also here. $3.62. Honestly, I would be looking for 1.7 cents. But you might not get it. You'd have to be lucky. This looks decent. You have bullish divergence on your weekly double. You got it in 2 different forms. Oh, and you're on the 20 weekly game. Game, set, match, man. That's a game. You got this low. And then you have a higher low and another higher low. And you have a lower low and lower low in RSI. So RSI is trending down. Price is trending up. Or the lows are trending up. That's bullish divergence. You're on the 20 weekly. This is actually a great chart to look at. You're on the 20 weekly. Almost always a strong buying opportunity when you're testing the 20 weekly as support. Almost always. That's great. 2.3 cents. You could look to stop that position as tight as 2 cents or something. There's a trade here. There's definitely a trade here. This is a spicy chart. I'm going to look at this. Well, thanks, Paulina, for it. I'm going to take a look at this another time a little closer because this is catching my eye. But not right now. Not right now. We looked at XRP Skytronics. How you doing, bro? It's good to see you. Is it melting faces? It's melting some. Maybe some of the lower, some of the lower melting point faces. Go back and watch the episode, man. The only thing left is the all-time high. That's my next target for the XR Peasels. I'm going to let that one play, Josh, but I'm still saying no. I'm going to make it play. If it's ever going to play.
YouTube famous BTC King of Kings, protector of the crypto realm, first of his name, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy
Crown,
Crown.
you can't say no.
Yes, I can. No, I can't. Yes, I can't. No. No. Yes, no. Thank you, Josh, for the 100, man. I love you. You know I'll look at EJLD for you. Actually, you know what? Josh, literally today I updated the patron charts. So the patrons have this giant list of all of my charts that are publicly shared. Today I went through and updated a bunch of them. Literally EJLD is on there, bruh. I love you. For the $100 tip, I will send you the link after the stream. There you go. I appreciate you, dude. I know you're messing with me. I love you guys. I'm just like, I'm just not in like the random chart mode right now. So, plus, look at this. Look at this. Bitcoin is doing something here. It's doing something. You got a little handily going on. It's doing something. You know what it's waiting for. You all know it. You all know what it's waiting for. The second I turn the stream off, it's going to move. Josh from Detroit. Tom, look at nothing. You're my favorite today. Josh from Detroit, you're my favorite. I cut my beard. I don't really like the way it looks. Too thin. Bitcoin's just waiting for me to sign off. Just waiting. Just wait. CELR. I'm not sure. It's either Paula or CalJ. I'm not sure who caught the best chart of the day. It might be CELR. It might be. It's a good chart. ONE though, it's a tie. This is like a tiebreaker, man. You got you got ADA heading for 265. You got one heading for 400 sats. You got CELR looking to make some kind of move. And then you got that just curveball COS. I don't even know what it is, but the chart looks very spicy. Very spicy. Indeed. All right. You guys subscribed yet? Are you the one person who's not subscribed out there? You're the one person who hasn't hit the like button. You should be ashamed. If you guys are interested in MATIC, you're interested in any of them that we looked at today, hopefully I hit enough of these stream labels that you'll be able to just find them via the timestamps after the show ends. But I kept forgetting. I'm kind of annoyed. All right. All right. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Josh, thank you for the 100, man. I love you. Actually, let's see who all tipped. Josh from Detroit, love you. Josh Durham, love you. Skytronics, love you. Why does it do this? It's not showing me all the super chats. YouTube. Who else did? Paulina, of course. Thank you. Tar Heel, Silver Pillars, Z Hamada, TN, Mr. Rico, Kev Martin, Cal J, TN again, Rico again. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. Oh, Matthew Trent, thanks for getting that shirt, man. I want a picture of you wearing it and rocking it. So here's what we're going to do, guys. You're going to hit the subscribe button. Andrew is going to be ready. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready. You're going to hit the subscribe button and you're going to get in Discord. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. That's what you're going to do, okay? In return, so you go ahead and do those things. And you're going to check out the Patreon. In return, here's what I'm going to do. Right? I'll give you a second to do those things. In return, I'm going to stream tomorrow. Step 1. Step 2, I'm going to allow Bitcoin to run. I'm going to let go of my grip of control. And I'm just going to let it go. And you know how I'm going to do that? You know how I'm going to do that. Did you subscribe? Did you like the stream? Did you join Discord? Watch, it's hearing me do it. It's hearing me do it. It's waiting. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see this? Do you see the power? Do you see the power that I have by just thinking about ending the stream? Do you see that? That's right. I'm doing this for you. Love you guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. See you in Discord. Make sure you're subscribed. Enjoy the volatility. Peace out.